Alright, hey, what's up everyone? I guess Miss Ace is joining me for the beginning of this video. Today we are doing a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me questions over on my community tab. We're just gonna hang out and chat for a little while today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, check out all of my links down below if you'd like to see any more of me. If you would like to see any more of me or support the channel any further, let's get right into a couple of questions you guys had for me. Alrighty, first question here. I loved your book. Do you plan on writing another one? I wish I could share all of my super secret writing projects with you guys. There's so much in the works. I have so many ideas. I actually finished the first chapter of a holiday themed short horror story, kind of based on, not like based on true events, but the catalyst of the story was based on a real event, which I feel like is going to be really cool. So if you follow along with my writing, and if you've read Sundowners, thank you guys so much. If you would like to read Sundowners, I believe we can put it on sale again for $1. So if you guys would like to check it out down below. It'll be one of the first links. Sundowners honestly was my baby. That story kind of helped me process a little bit in my real life, but also it just kind of fell right out of me and it felt right coming out, and I love that story. I still feel like it's a really solid short story. Yeah. If you want to read it, I am so happy that I birthed that story into the world. This next question, how to open a door, please. I've been locked in for days because I forgot how to open the door. You know what, speaking of doors, kind of a funny story. Alex and I, we've been living here for quite a while. We had some sort of Mandela effect happen in our bathroom. It feels like the back of our door handle was switched without us knowing, because it is a completely different door handle than the front of it. And to my knowledge, all the door handles were the exact same when we moved in, and I think about that every day. Alright, this next question here. Hey Ashley, hope you're doing well. Have you ever considered doing a deep dive reactions into older music artists, maybe comparing and contrasting different genres and decades of music? I think that's a fantastic idea. If you guys didn't know, I do a series over on Patreon called Deadgrl Rediscovers, where I kind of do reactions to my favorite songs, like older music and songs that I really love and want to share with you of all kinds of different genres. So if you're into that, that's over on Patreon. But I think that's something cool that we could perhaps work into the channel. I'm just gonna piggyback off of this question here because I've been thinking a lot about something new lately, my series where I would introduce new bands and acts on this channel, and a couple of record labels have reached out, a couple of artists have reached out, and I feel like I just keep letting myself down because I kind of stopped doing that series because I did put so much pressure on myself, and because it was performing so well, I just got nervous. I am a very anxious person in real life about things, and I guess having actual bands that I admire and respect reach out and notice my channel kind of made me feel like I was so nervous. Just to imagine a little chihuahua just shaking, that's how I felt. But I feel like I've evolved mentally over the past year, and I feel like I'm more or less taking it as a good thing, as that my channel feels like a credible source to present music to you guys, and that feels really cool, and I do want to get back into doing stuff like that. So in saying that, I hope we can expect something new soon, because I have a lot of ideas and I don't want to make it too big or too extravagant. Just something chill, relaxing, still do the weekly live chat, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. So this next question actually comes from Alex. He asks, describe your ideal music concert from opener to closer, and I have a really hard time with this because there's so many bands that I would ideally love to see live that I've never gotten to see live, but ideally I would want to see There is a tour going on right now that is Primus, Pussifer, and A Perfect Circle. I would love that, but for me, I think I would have like a little bit of a larger lineup where I would want to see my favorite bands. So I would want to see perhaps him opening, Rob Zombie opening, him, Nine Inch Nails, and then I want to see all three of Maynard James Keenan's bands, Pussifer, Perfect Circle, and I want Tool to be the opener, or the big band at the end, and that's what ideally those are the bands that I want to see live. We watched Deftones at Coachella on TV, Couchella, if you will, this past weekend, and we watched Deftones and No Doubt, and I think I'm okay to not see Deftones live. While I really love them and I love their music so much, I just didn't do it for me live. However, seeing Gwen Stefani, I saw Gwen Stefani on her Love Angel Music Baby tour back when I was in like grade 9, and it changed my life. She was always such a huge icon for me, music-wise, style-wise, just everything. She's been such, like, I feel like I grew up with her as like a constant in my life, and to just be here at 30 and still watch her rock out and live her best life at 52, still being an absolute style icon, it just like, I would love to see No Doubt live. Alright, next up we have who is your favorite horror icon, and as much as I really want to say Michael Myers, because literally I have so much Michael Myers memorabilia. I think just the shape as a whole is such a cool concept. I've loved every Halloween iteration. I love all the movies. Even if they're bad, I love them all. Especially the Rob Zombie ones, even if they're bad, I really enjoy them. But I feel like in the Chucky TV show, I've really grown to like Chucky so much more. I'm literally wearing Chucky socks right now. He's so funny, and the lore behind it and how the continuity between all the movies and the backstory and the voodoo aspect of it and how they've kept everything from the movies into the TV show is just so consistent. I think Chucky is growing to be my favorite horror icon. However, don't sleep on Art the Clown because he's definitely up there with a close second, maybe third right now. I think Art the Clown is so terrifying. If you guys have not seen Terrifier 2, if you like gore, go watch that movie. Alright, this next question. What took you so long? Miss you. What's next? Looking forward. So, I don't know why it took so long to like do a Q&A. I just figured, I didn't realize that we had so many new family members here on the channel, and maybe you guys had a question or were curious about maybe what I was up to or more about me as a person. So, that's where I've been. I've actually not been doing well health-wise, I will be honest. Earlier last year, I was diagnosed with stage 2 vein disease, also with gastroparesis, and it has been kind of challenging to deal with that on top of having a severe thyroid disease. Like, this sounds crazy, but I have been living, it feels like my leg is in pins and needles and in pain. It feels like I'm walking on pin. Like, you know that feeling when your leg is like asleep and it's kind of waking up and it's kind of annoying and you feel like you can't move, because it does feel like that really like weird pain. Basically the blood is pooling in my leg because I have no blood supply in my right leg, and it's been causing me a lot of stress, considering I work a full-time job. On top of this, I work almost 40 hours a week every week, and being on my feet as a cosmetician, by the end of the day, my legs, I feel like they're just going to give out on me. It's been really hard because the surgery that I need is $3,000, and unfortunately I just can't shell out $3,000 off the top. So now, if I could have, like, it would have happened months and months and months ago, but now I've been seeing a second vein doctor and going through tests and ultrasounds and this and that and appointments, and just to see how bad my leg actually is for it to be covered for surgery from the hospital. And I don't know, it's just been a really rough journey dealing with that specifically. I don't know, it's taken a lot of toll on my mental health. I feel like having any kind of chronic illness, if you deal with that, like, I empathize so much, because it is not easy to feel so limited by my own body, and I feel like the only thing that's holding me back is my ailments, and I'm really trying to work towards it. I'm trying to eat better, I'm trying to sleep better, I'm trying to be more up on my medications and everything. I'm really trying to take care of myself. But are you back? Anyways, health-wise, it's just been a little bit of a journey. So I don't know, I just kind of got into my comfort rotation of bands and artists that I've been reacting to here, because that's where I'm comfortable currently, and it's not too much pressure on myself. I've actually been focusing a lot of energy on my horror channel, because that brings me a lot of joy. So if you guys, okay, you wanted to come up here. So anyways, if you guys like horror content in any way, shape, or form, I've literally been uploading like every couple of days on my horror channel, new content almost every day. Horror brings me so much passion, just consuming horror content, making horror content, writing about horror content, just I just love the horror genre and horror community so much, and that's what I'm super passionate about. So if you want to see something other than what I'm doing reaction wise or like art vlog wise, you can check out my horror channel, because I've been going hard over there. Alright, next, Scott asks, are you a Star Wars fan? Do you watch the Disney Plus series, the whole miscellaneous group of Disney Plus series, or just the 14 film Skywalker saga, all of that? I've actually only seen up to Rogue One, I believe. I want to say I've only seen up to Rogue One, but yeah, I am a prequels girly through and through. I am just like the original films, like the original 6 films, like that's where I love Star Wars. I actually was a huge Star Trek fan. I still kind of nerd out about Star Trek every once in a while. I feel like now Dune has become my Star Wars, and I've kind of, after Dune 2, just really like that universe and really like the world. But I don't find myself too much of a Star Wars fan. I find it's become a little much for me to kind of keep up with, and I just really like the original 6 films and the story that was presented there. I don't mind The Force Awakens, that was alright, the Adam Driver like Sith series, but I feel like I stopped at Rogue One, and I think I'm okay with that. Scott also asks, as a reactor, do you watch other reactors? I do watch Peter Barber. I will shout out the charismatic voice, and I feel like Alex is like him and I, we do share our videos once we both reacted to something. But other than that, I'm going to be honest with you, I try to keep my reactions as unbiased as humanly possible. I try not to, I don't want to like copy anybody else. I don't want to get anybody else's thoughts in my head. I just want to have a completely authentic, unbiased look on things here. I will check out some reactions here and there, like of random channels after I've uploaded something, but I really try not to, hang on, I'll let you out in a second. I really try not to have anyone else's words or thoughts in my head as I'm going into a reaction. So this next question, I am so happy this was asked. When will you react to End of All Hope official video from Nightwish? I want to kind of talk about this for a second, because like Nightwish and baby metal I was really into for so long, and I feel like I don't know where I fell off, but I got comfortable reacting to other stuff. I've not listened, I've not checked out to any more any Nightwish or any more baby metal, like besides anything else that I've checked out on the channel. but I kind of feel like I don't want to, like I mentioned in the last question asked, I don't want to come back as inauthentic, and I want to start at a point with Nightwish where I can kind of get roped back into banging out Nightwish videos and Baby Metal and all those other bands that I started reacting to years ago. I'm looking for like an entry point so that, I don't know, I just never want to come off as inauthentic. I always want to be my most genuine self with you guys, and I always want to be honest and upfront, and honestly, I got comfortable doing the same rotation of artists, like Aurora and Liliac and Home Free, Voice Play, Jeff, The Warning, like Angelina Jordan, like those are my main rotation, and I want to branch out and I want to go on more of a journey with music with you guys on this channel, and I need like an entry point because I just feel so intimidated by larger audiences, and I never want to like piss anybody off. I never want anybody to like question my authenticity, because at the end of the day, I listen to like the same 300 songs on repeat all the time. I'm never checking out new music. Actually, the only like newer music that I've checked out lately has been Chapel Roan. I love her, I think. Oh, and The Last Dinner Party. Those are like the two newer artists that I've really devoured and like fallen in love with. And besides that, like I'm not listening to anything other than like my playlist. Like Alex can tell you, every weekend I'm just putting the same songs on when I'm listening to music, and I don't know, I just want to like be on this. I don't ever want to seem or like give you something that you guys think is not real, because people have like questioned my why I always cry in videos. Listen, I am an emotional person. I cry when someone gets eliminated on MasterChef. Like, I am just a very emotional person, and I feel really good about harnessing that and sharing it with you, because a lot of you seem to feel like it's okay to share your emotions and feel like it's okay to just have tears and feel moved by a piece of art and music. And I don't know, that's why I'm just like always wanting to be transparent and honest with you, because I've built such a good relationship with you all through these videos, where it feels like you can be honest in the comments and I can be honest in the videos, and I don't want to change that in any way. I always want to, I feel like I'm like on a tangent here, but anyways, let me know like an entry point to get back into Nightwish and Baby Metal where it feels good or it feels right. Speaking of, Barton asks if I will react to Damash's new music, and that's another artist where I feel super intimidated by because of the fan base, and that was the first and only video where I had to turn off the comments because people were telling me that I was faking my reaction, that I was being impolite while I was reacting to the video, that people were like picking apart my appearance. And that was the first and only time that's like ever happened to such an extent where I felt like I had to turn the comments off. And because of that negative experience, I've never reacted to Damash ever again on this channel. As I believe Barton has pointed out, like it's been like 2+ years, 3+ years probably, since I've done a Damash reaction. And it's just because I feel so intimidated by the fan base, and I just never want to let anybody down. And I feel like I unintentionally did somehow, just by like existing and doing my normal thing here. It kind of hurt me in a way where I never, like it stung I just never wanted to react to him again, which kind of sucks. But I don't know, I'd be open to it, but I'm hesitant. And the last question comes from my dear Randall. If I am hard of hearing, does that mean I can't tune a guitar? Thanks, I'll be here all week. Try the eel. Dear Ashley, when will you learn? Don't give me an opportunity to be stupid, especially in public. And I absolutely love that so much. I received a package from Randall a little while ago that included smart food popcorn as packing peanuts, and I was cleaning fucking popcorn out of places for so long. The cats got to it. It was wild. So on that note, I hope that you guys enjoyed kind of hanging out and chatting and maybe getting more of insight into me here on this channel. If you guys want to do this again, ask me some more questions in the comments. I'd be happy to do another one of these. If you have any burning questions, if you maybe want to know more about any of my favorites or things I like, or if you just want to get to know me a little more, ask me some stuff in the comments, because I've been like, this is probably like my 6th year doing reactions, and I feel like our family just keeps growing, and I am so happy about that, and I'm so thankful. So thanks for watching. Check out all my links down below. Check out Sundowners. I promise you won't be disappointed. It is based on real life people. There's a video about it all on Patreon. But other than that, I will see you guys very soon. Sayonara, suckers.